Welcome, brave viewers, to a journey into the heart of evil and despair. In this episode, we delve into the nightmarish events that took place in Amityville, New York. From a horrifying family massacre to unexplainable supernatural phenomena, our narrative unearths the unsettling events that captivated the world and continue to send shivers down our spines. On the night of November 13, 1974, a horrifying murder unfolded within the walls of 112 Ocean Avenue. The DeFeo family, consisting of Ronald DeFeo Sr., age 43, his wife Louise, age 42, and their children, Dawn, Allison, Mark, and John Matthew, were all brutally murdered in their beds. The DeFeo family lived in a quaint suburban house that would soon become the epicenter of one of the most chilling crime stories in American history. On that fateful night, 6 lives were tragically extinguished. The DeFeo family members, who had gone to bed unsuspecting of the terror that awaited them, met their end in a spree of violence that defied comprehension. Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr., the eldest son of the family, carried out the unimaginable act. Armed with a .35 caliber lever-action rifle, he systematically shot his parents and siblings as they slept, one by one. After he committed the murders, Butch DeFeo Jr. walked into a local bar early the next morning, claiming that his parents had been shot. Bar patrons and the authorities accompanied Butch back to the family home, where they found the lifeless bodies of the parents. The aftermath presented a haunting scene of bodies, lying face down in their beds, undisturbed by the murderer's actions. As news of the gruesome murders spread, the Amityville community was left in shock and disbelief. Law enforcement swiftly launched an investigation into the DeFeo family's deaths, seeking answers to the inexplicable tragedy. Forensic experts meticulously combed through the crime scene, piecing together the timeline of events that had unfolded that fateful night. The evidence pointed towards a single perpetrator responsible for this horrifying act. As investigators zeroed in on Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr., they confronted him with the mounting evidence against him. Under pressure, Butch's initial denial gave way to a chilling confession. Butch DeFeo Jr. admitted to carrying out the murders, recounting the shocking details of how he had taken the lives of his family members while they slept. Fueled by what he claimed were voices that drove him to commit the unthinkable. In 1975, Butch DeFeo Jr. faced trial for the murders of his family. The courtroom was a somber theater of justice as the prosecution presented evidence and witnesses, revealing the chilling extent of Butch's actions. Butch's defense argued that he had acted under an extreme emotional disturbance, but the jury ultimately found him guilty. In November 1975, he was convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder. Sentenced to 6 concurrent sentences of 25 years to life in prison, Butch DeFeo Jr. began his time behind bars. His once idyllic suburban life had given way to a life sentence in a very different world. Butch's conviction offered a sense of closure to the community, yet the scars left by the horrifying events of that night would forever linger, casting a dark shadow over Amityville. As the years went by, the house at 112 Ocean Avenue remained a haunting reminder of the tragedy that had occurred within its walls. However, its sinister legacy was far from over. In 1975, a new family, George and Kathy Lutz, along with Kathy's children, moved into the same house. Little did they know that their arrival would usher in a new chapter of terror. Soon after moving in, the Lutz family began experiencing inexplicable and disturbing events. Doors slammed shut on their own, strange odors permeated the air, and an unshakable feeling of dread settled over the household. As the days turned into weeks, the paranormal occurrences escalated. George Lutz, tormented by relentless nightmares, found himself waking up every night at 3:15 a.m., the same time of the DeFeo murders. The family reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing disembodied voices, and witnessing objects moving on their own. The haunting manifestations were relentless, driving fear into their hearts. Desperate for help, the Lutz family reached out to paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens documented the Lutz's experiences, bringing a new level of attention to the haunted house. The Warrens conducted an investigation, uncovering unsettling evidence of the supernatural. They believed that the house was plagued by a malevolent presence, one that seemed to feed off the Lutz family's fear. After just 28 days of enduring the relentless terror, the Lutz family made the difficult decision to leave their home behind. Fleeing with only the clothes on their backs, they left their belongings and the horrors of 112 Ocean Avenue. The Lutz's departure marked the end of their nightmare, but it was only the beginning of the Amityville house's enduring infamy. In the wake of the Lutz family's departure, the Amityville house stood as a symbol of terror, its reputation forever linked to the chilling events that had unfolded within its walls. News of the Lutz's ordeal spread far and wide, capturing the imagination of the public and sparking intense debates. Skeptics dismissed their claims as mere sensationalism, while believers found themselves drawn to the enigmatic allure of the supernatural. The Amityville Horror story continued to evolve through various media adaptations. The best-selling book by Jay Anson and subsequent films brought the tale to a global audience, further cementing its place in popular culture. Documentaries, podcasts, and books continued to dissect the mystery, delving into the facts, controversies, and theories surrounding the Amityville haunting. The question of whether the house was truly haunted or if it had simply become a modern-day ghost story remained unresolved. As the years turned into decades, the house at 112 Ocean Avenue continued to draw curiosity seekers, paranormal enthusiasts, and those brave enough to challenge its eerie reputation. While some owners reported no supernatural activity, others claimed to have experienced strange occurrences and unexplainable phenomena, reigniting the debate about the house's true nature. As we conclude this chilling exploration of the Amityville Horror, we're left with unanswered questions, lingering doubts, and an unshakable sense of unease. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue remains a stark reminder that even the most innocent facades can mask the most sinister secrets. Thank you for joining us on this unsettling journey. Remember, the unknown lies just beyond the veil, waiting for those brave enough to peer into the abyss. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and may your nights be free from the terrors that haunt the Amityville house.